exist anymore. Saw a monkey.
Can you believe they're still making video games about losers like the Avengers? They already had their turn. 2, in fact. Though I'm not sure if they're both strictly canon. Either way, when was the last time you saw a game with a duck on the cover? The industry needs to change, starting with my new game, codename Project Egg. Sadly, my Quackstarter campaign fell through, so I'm gonna need to find the funds for this thing some other way. Think you could help me find a wealthy entrepreneur that I can hit up for the dough? You won't regret it, kid. See what you can find out from the folks around here. There's gotta be at least... one money bags in this joint.
The thing they don't warn you about when working at the bank is the folks who keep you working late drying off waterlogged treasure. How'd it get so wet? And why was there so much of it? Whoever it belonged to must be rich.
Find out anything about our wealthy friend?
That old prospector over in the Old West said he pulled a big hole of something out of the water the other day. Didn't say what it was, but he was winking so hard I thought he was going to hurt himself. And he was soaking wet. What a strange fellow.
You know Howard the Duck? I got something I was hoping you could pass on to him. A big slap upside the head. That feathered crook stole my sandwich.
I need a change of scenery.
ATM refused my card the other day. Apparently because my bank doesn't exist in this universe anymore. So now I'm pretty much living on a diet of bits of old shoe, which is surprisingly good if you leave it to soak in rainwater for a while.
I'd been saving up for months to buy my dream car. But since everywhere I needed to drive to no longer exists, I don't need it anymore. So I did the logical thing and burned all my money.
Nice to see you. Gets me every time.
So what do you got for me?
Ugh, if I have to listen to one more of those Kang announcements...
Could be something there. If we can confirm it wasn't just an old booty dug up. Promising. If we knew who cashed in that loot, we could definitely hit them up. So putting what you've told me through the old Detective Melon, we can deduce that the old prospector over in the Old West recently came into some serious shit. The only thing now is to figure out how to convince an old-timey prospector to invest in a Talking Ducks video game. But that won't be the weirdest thing I do all week by any stretch. Thanks for the help, kid.
No matter how
Oh, and if you run into Forbush Man, could you tell him the funds are in the bag? Last I heard, the poor guy was looking into making money through social media marketing.
Where should I go for lunch?
Oh, I can't feel my face.
If your home was lost or sliced in half during the formation of my glorious world, then why not consider signing up to Kang's Army, where every recruit gets a bed tracks. Bring your own towel.
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.
All this snow gear's a waste of money, huh? Well, who's laughing?
Okay, my lovely Gwenthusiasts, this one gets a little creepy. Story is, there are a couple of kids, Tyrone and Tandy. They get along, but find themselves on the wrong side of the tracks. We've all been there. But these guys, they end up getting experimented on by some kind of evil criminal mastermind. He has a particular interest in chemicals, mixing them up, seeing what happens. Kinda like when I eat multi-flavored jelly beans, try combining toffee with bubblegum. Anywho, you know how it goes. The kids get in the way, end up acquiring devastating powers. He's Cloak, she's Dagger. Cloak and Dagger, get it? Back to the evil criminal mastermind. Obviously, he has an overpowered super henchman somewhere. They never work alone, these guys. Which means Cloak and Dagger are gonna have to utilize all their fancy new powers in order to escape from the lab and the bad guys. Good luck! Looks like our heroes have gotten themselves into a bit of a sticky situation here. I wonder if there's a way they can get that gate to open. Well, that takes care of the gate. Phew! Another problem solved. So, what's next for our death-defying duo? Uh-oh. Seems our heroes have interrupted Blackout's heist. He's not gonna be happy about this. Except you, Dagger. You should probably stay right where you are to keep that gangplank in place. Aw, back together at long last. Super cool powers and reasonably competent in the art of fishing? Is there anything these guys can't do? Blackout's got henchmen doing his dirty work. Maybe I should get some of these guys to do my chores. Looks like someone woke up on the wrong side of the lab this morning. I guess Blackout's day is just about to go from bad to worse. Oh yeah! He didn't last too long, did he? That's what happens when you mess around with dark force manipulation, kids. I know what you're thinking. What happened to the evil criminal mastermind? There'll be a twist here somewhere, but I can't work out what it is. IMO. Looks like Cloak and Dagger just need to start enjoying their powers. I mean, that's what I do. You get what you're given. Gotta see the positive side.
somebody already got it. Oh man.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you can win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction at a job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
Has on his sanctum. Where can I get one of those?
You see that superhero supply store? It always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yes, she's purple. Hey, you'll learn to tune it out.
I flew across the world to get to Kunlun, and now it's right in my backyard? Lightning, martial art mastery, maybe skills.
Thanks. I'm gonna go take a hot bath.
If some kind superhero could see their way to saving you,
I've noticed a number of people.
Bricasso has done it again. The optical suggestions of the negative space bring the distinctive formal juxtapositions of crowbar, watermelon, Friday.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
Oh, the way one travels through the dog bowl. The artist has created a powerful metaphor for how one can be transported by flavors and magic dog bowls. Fascinating. I didn't realize this was an interactive piece. Truly fascinating. The ladder is a particularly apt piece given our current situation, for it is the very thing we need to escape this collapsing building. Fabulous, darling. Just fabulous. Believe me when I say there are no artworks I'd rather be trapped in a building with more than these. That didn't sound healthy. Unless it was meant to do that. Art is so diverse these days. It's hard to know what the rules are.
I did it! I made another cameo. Gotta add this one to my list at home.
I hope you're leaving us feeling enlightened. Was that guy with you?
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons.
Thanks. Man, it was cold in there.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the event.
Hey. Hey, it's me, Agent 13. Think you can help me get these elevators open? I have a sneaking suspicion Alexander Lucan has a cosmic cube locked up in this building. I just need to get inside so I can check it out. Huh? Yes, I'm dressed as the lizard, and yes, it actually fooled the guards.
Not exactly my kind of thing. Anyone else want to give it a shot? Yeah!
I am Thor, son of Odin, and first in line to the throne of Asgard.
That's blown it. Doesn't look like I can ride it like that. Elevator is not worthy.
The mighty Thor will make short work of this. I am Groot?
Well, that's not technically a cube, and it's definitely not the cosmic kind I was after. That was bad intel. Very bad intel. How about you take that thing and we just forget this ever happened?
All systems engaged.
Awful Avengers, they ruined our best.
you.
Tell my mom I love her.
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside.
Man, it's cold.
This is your glorious ruler, Kang, with a quick message to whichever citizen just beat my high score on hexagons. I hate you.
Oh, snap! I went to get a haircut off that fucking guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple.
Much appreciated.
Where should I go for lunch?
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon in.
Where is this guy? I didn't realize we were working with such a diva.
I've noticed some criminal activity not far from where you are. You know what to do.
We booked this big cosplayer to come and MC our upcoming fundraiser for the Fuzzy Foundation, but he's running really late. And I reckon we're past fashionably late and creeping dangerously close to, oh nuts, it's gotta be bad guys late. As you might have noticed, I get antsy just sitting around waiting. Let's say we go look for him. All right, time to hit the trail. I forgot to ask Koi Boy exactly who this guy is cosplaying as, but I'm sure we'll know him when we see him. How good can a costume be? Uh-oh, trouble's a brewing.
Isn't that Squirrel Girl? Oh no, she's onto us!
We can't let her ruin our plans! Get her!
You think these guys have anything to do with our missing cosplayer? Over already? Well, they didn't seem to like us going this way. Ha! So let's keep doing it.
Stop them! Don't let them near the containment cell!
Containment cell, huh? They must have a guy locked up! You know, it's only just occurred to me, but we could be on the trail of something totally unrelated to our cosplayer situation. Well, no point worrying about it now.
Don't they call her the unbeatable squirrel girl? I'm just saying, maybe rather than try to beat her, we just, you know, run away!
Quiet, you fool! Get her!
These guys are no real challenge. I beat Fing Fang Boom Boom!
Hello? Hello? Anybody out there? This is all a misunderstanding. This is just a really, really convincing costume. You! Do you know the rodent female squirrel girl? Maybe she can get me out of this mess.
Whoa! Is that MODOK? No, wait. Something's not quite right.
Yes, exactly! I'm not the real MODOK!
just a charming professional imposter, also known as a costumed player. I was supposed to MC that fundraiser thing, but I was imprisoned by AIM for defecting.
How are we gonna get you out of there?
You'll need the password to open the cell. Assuming you haven't already clobbered them all, the lackeys around here should know what it is.
All right, guess we have a new mission. See what you can dig up about that password. I'll hang here in case anybody important looking swings by. Those AIM guys should be a bit more willing to talk after we showed their buddies what we're made of. So, find anything out?
All this snow here is a waste of time.
I'm still shocked that Murdoch would defect from AIM to help Squirrel Girl, of all people. Ask me, he got what he deserved getting thrown in the slammer.
I got totally distracted.
You don't scare me. I'll never tell you where my great-great-great-uncle's pirate treasure is buried. Never! Oh, the password. They don't tell me stuff like that. Just pirate treasure stuff.
Whew, thanks. You had me worried for a minute there.
That was fast. I'll let you know if I find any others.
You see that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was
Ah! Don't hurt me, please! I've got a cat to take care of. Oh, Princess Snuffle Meow! What have I got myself into this time?
I need a change of scenery.
Keep up the good work, hero. I mean, I don't really follow the news, but I'm assuming it's questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
Not exactly my kind of thing. Anyone else want to give it a shot?
Oh, I can't wait. Let's go.
Any citizens having trouble dealing?
Don't mind me. Just a teeny minor situation at the old super supply store. All under control. Take it you noticed the floating? Very sharp. I spilled a drum of anti-grav on myself. Don't come in, though. It's all in hand. Oh,
I don't know nothing about no password. But I do know that at a rate of 1,667 words per day, it would take 1 month to write a novella. Does that help at all?
3.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be.
The password? I couldn't tell you it even if I wanted to. All I know is the guy who set it up used the name of his cat or his dog or something. Seriously, that is all I know.
Disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore.
any other juicy info nuggets? Ah, the more you know. Not much use to us here, though.
saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier.
That sounds useful, but not on its own. We need more. Weird name for a cat. Got a feeling that'll be relevant somehow. Okay, from what you've told me, I think I've got it. The password is... Princess Snuffle Meow? Oh, boy. Let's just hope it doesn't need a 3 instead of an E or something.
Bingo! Sweet freedom! Thank you, kind squirrel. And friend.
We did it! Seems like I'm not the only one who can use their awesome conversational skills to win a fight. Thanks for your help. Soon as he's had a chance to compose himself, I'll help MODOK here get to the event safely. You mind running on ahead to let Chipmunk Hunk and Koi... I left Chipmunk Hunk and Koi Boy in charge of getting Central Park ready for our big bonanza. Maybe you could give those guys a hand for me?
Thank you for your help. See you at the fundraiser.
So I've been thinking about this Kang guy, and I don't think I care for him very much.
Kang here with another Kang announcement. All citizens are to report any sightings of the Avengers to their nearest Kang police officer, or at the very least, throw something heavy at them.
Doctor Strange has on his sanctum.
Hello? Is there a better person to do this? Probably not.
What? Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody owes me a blue stud.
Hey, get out of here! This place is covered in invisibility serum. The you break it, you bought it policy still counts when you can't see it, you know. There must...
What?
Oh, there we go. You really saved the day there, hero. Such fine work deserves a prize. If you take a nosy in that cash register, there should be a little something for your trouble. Don't mind me, just a teeny minor situation at the old super supply store. All under control. Take it you noticed the floating? Very shocked. I spilled a drum of anti-grav on myself. Don't come in, though. It's all in hand. See you again soon. Quick note. The water in those sprinklers is riddled with gamma radiation. I should have said it earlier, but if you're the real deal, you should be fine. As for me, no powers yet.